If you guys are looking how to build a nice, good looking, easy beginner house, this is the video for you. Okay, before the video starts, this is what you'll need, so go ahead and pause the video if you need to grab some extra things. If not, I'll show you what to do. We're going to start with the pathway. Grab these blocks I'm grabbing, and let's start with the front of the house. If you guys need to, this is the shape of the house. It's 11 long and 12 wide. So make sure you have that all marked out for you. And now we're going to build the pathway. Start by doing a 2-block like this, all the way down here. Copy what I'm doing. You can make this pathway as long as you want. For the sake of the video, I won't make it too long. Fill it in with your blocks, stone, andesite, cobblestone, whatever detailing blocks you have. You don't have to use them all. For me, I just fill it up with stone and creative, then add all the little details here and there, like so. Cobblestone, a little bit of gravel, and then some stone stairs, like indents in the ground and such. There we go. Once that's done, we're gonna grab some leaves. We're gonna grab some fences, spruce fences. We're gonna grab stone brick walls, lanterns, and chains, and spruce trap doors, spruce trap doors. We're going to start by making the bush, so just line the pathway with the choice of leaves you've made them, like so. Just however you want it to look. I just do it randomly and then kind of shape it as it looks nice, like that. And then repeat on the other side. Go. There we go, like that. Get rid of that right there. Now we're gonna add the fences and posts. Go up after your stone brick wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the 4th, go out 1 on each side, like that. Add the chain, like that. The lanterns. And then at the top here, we're going to put the trap doors all around this one fence here. Like that. Boom. So basically, that's what it's going to look like. I'm probably going to either cut or speed this part up just for the sake of the video, so I'll be back when this is done. And there we go. That's done. Now, I forgot to mention earlier that you want to leave a little bit of space between the bushes and the house. Just make sure you do that, because later we're going to be adding pathways down here. But this is what the pathway should look like at the front of your house. So once you've done that, we're going to start by adding that path on the side I told you about, just like kind of like that. Just add some stone just along the front of the house. There we go. And then detail it again like you did with the pathway. Whatever you have, like that. Just use some of this, some of that. There we go. Once that's done, now we're going to work on the house. So go back over to your resources, put all this away for now. We're going to grab stone brick stairs, walls, and the block. We're going to grab spruce wood, dark oak wood planks as well, spruce log, and flower pot and flowers. And I think we'll just start with that for now. Oh, and the door, Where is the door? Spruce door. So we're going to start with this right here. This is the center. We're going to place the door. Make sure you place this. Actually, no, the door goes 1 back, because what we're going to do here is place our logs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then at the other corner, 5. I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and done. Now we're going to take our dark oak and we're going to bring it on the inside, and we're just going to wrap this around inside off the corner of the logs like this, all the way around to the door, like that, and then we're gonna take it all the way up to the log's height, but I'm just gonna cut this part out, so I'll be back once this is done. Alright, once that's done, we're gonna come back over, and we're gonna start building the roof here. So we're gonna need to go back over to our chest, and we're gonna get our spruce stairs. We're gonna come back over to build them, and place one stair on the corner, and drag it all the way across the build to the other side. Repeat this on the other side, and then build this up one. Oops, build this up one, drag across. Now here is where we're gonna add regular blocks, so drag that along behind the second level of stairs. Put stairs on top, then one more level, and then we're gonna repeat over here. So one level, the second level, the blocks all the way across, then the stairs on top, one more level, there we go. There should be a 3-block gap in between the two, like that. So then finish this last level here. Right there, and oops. Drag it all the way across. Same with the other side. There we go. Now, right here, we're gonna take our regular blocks, go up one, place it at the top. We're just gonna fill in the rest of the space with these regular blocks. Like that. And again. And for the final side, we're gonna do it again. Oops. Right there. Alright, so now underneath, what you're gonna do is right at the edge here, where the log is, you're gonna take your stairs and place it under every block here, just to make it look less rough and harsh looking, and then fill it in with your regular spruce blocks, like this, all the way up, and then there. Repeat on the same side. Up, 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 there. Fill it in. There, there, up, and done. That is the roof on the outside done for now. We're gonna leave it like that. That looks about right. There we go. Now we're gonna start with the detailing. So come over here, get some more. Oh, we had it inventory. Get some logs, and we're gonna build beams across the top here. That. Cross back here, like that. There we go. So for the front and back, we're gonna do the beams for now, and then we're gonna chisel out some windows. So we're gonna go one closest to the window, like that. That. Come up here, repeat the same thing. Make sure that these are facing the correct way so we can put the walls here. Then repeat on the other side. One there, there. Boom, boom, boom. There. Up, up. Get your glass. There it is. Get the glass. Come over here, fill the windows in. Take your trap doors, which are right here, and we're just gonna line the top. Oops. We're gonna line the top here with these all the way across. Make sure they're all flipped up. And then at the bottom here, we're just gonna do it on the sides. Like this. There we go. Repeat it on the same side, on a different side. Boop. Like that. And there you go. While we're at it, let's remove this green marking or whatever marking you had there. Just replace it whenever you want to with whatever terrain you have. There. Alright, there we go. If you want, you can replace it with stone or some grass or whatever you have your house sat on. I personally like the stone better, but it could be some nice green to stone texture if you leave it grass. It's up to you. I like stone better. And that's the front doorway done. Or if you want to add a little bit more detail but some more resources, you can add that with a lantern. But that does require some more resources, so if you don't want to do that, it doesn't change too much. And it still looks nice without it. So up here, we're going to go 1, 2, 1 away from the top, 1 there, like that. Same thing we did down below. Up, glass there, and there. Very simple, but it looks pretty good. We're going to come back here and we're going to repeat the same thing. 2 out, 1, 2, 2 out, 1, 2. Block here. There. And there. Add the beams. Oops. Add the beams. The glass. And then if, again, change it to what you want. Unless it's for the in front of the pathway for me, I change it back to the terrain it's sitting on, just so it blends in more. And then if you want, you can add the extra detail like that. And what I put in here is a flower pot with a flower. It's up to you what you want to put there, but I like that. Add the trap doors at the bottom. There we go. Along the top. Like that. Make sure they're all flipped up. There we go. Make sure you got the ones at the bottom as well. There, and there. And then there you go, that's the back done. The back bottom done. Now for the top, we're just going to repeat what we did over there as well. There. The ones facing up. The bars. Then the flower. Then the glass. Not the flower, the glass. In the middle there. And there you go, that's the back. Now for the sides. The sides, what I like to do is go out 2 on each side. Do 1, and then we go like this. Like we did with the rest of the windows. There we go. There we go. Oops. Now bring these along the side. Place the bars normally, like that, and then place the flower pots in here with whatever kind of flower you want. All the flowers I use throughout the build can be changed depending on what you want to use, but for me, I'm just using these. And then right here, what I do is I either add a beam. It's up to you which one you want to do. Some are more resource heavy. A beam. Or if you want, you can go with a simple trapdoor under the stairs. Like this. I like this one better, but it's up to you which one you prefer. So we're going to come back over here. 2 away. 2 away. The 1. Now we're going to do the windows. Make sure you're removing the screen as well. I'm going to go back and deal with that once I'm done showing you. But if you use these placement markers, then I would suggest removing them. And then the glass here in the windows. there. Finish off with this flower pots, flowers, and then again beam or trapdoor, whatever you used. I'm gonna line these up here. Make sure that they're not pushed down. You want to have them sitting against the stairs there. Then remove your markers. Get my glass out. Remove your marker like that. There we go. Oops. Make sure that everything's removed. I don't think I moved over here. Nope. Like that. There we go. Make sure that all the trap doors on the sides are done. I just realized I missed one. Make sure that all the bottom trap doors are done. Like that. Come over here to the other side. Do this. And this. And there you go. That's pretty much the outside of the house. Now we're going to work on the inside. So come back over to your blocks. I'm going to put all this away. And we're going to grab them. So we're going to grab some brick, some furnace, depending on how many you want in your house, a bed, bookshelf, slabs, trapdoors, paintings, and some carpet, spruce fence gates, crafting table, lanterns, and I believe that's it. I didn't grab the painting, so we go. Now the interior of your house is up to you what you want to do. So if you want to follow what I'm doing, you can, but for now I'm just gonna finish this floor by adding this spruce, so I'll cut back to it when it's done. Alright, there we go, that's done. Let's get my flower back. Now for the interior, it's again up to you what you want to do. I have a design for a large fireplace right here, like that. Add some stairs on here. It's up to you if you want this fireplace here or not. For me, I'm just gonna have it here for the video, just to give you an idea of what it would look like. So the campfire is down, there we go. Make sure it looks nice like that. And then we'll take that straight to the roof. Straight to the roof. And then mine all this up and out. And then if you want, you can make it zigzag a little bit to the sides, maybe. Make sure you put stairs under to make it less harsh, like that. See how that looks? There we go. I can get it. There we go. Like that. So if you want, you can add this chimney. It's up to you. I like the chimney personally, but each person likes their own thing, so it's up to you. And it does cost extra resources, so if you don't have those, well then you obviously can't do it. So there's the chimney. We're gonna go back inside. Now for the carpet, we're gonna take light gray carpet and we're just gonna kind of throw it around, kind of a torn up carpet. There we go. Take our bed, we're gonna put it in the corner here. Take our spruce wood slabs, right there. Furnace and crafting table, you can put these where you want. I'm gonna put the furnace here, the crafting table here for now. Bookshelf, this is an aesthetics thing, so you can put it where you want. I'm gonna put one here. Put a slab on top. Get trap doors and put them along the sides here. 1, 2, 3. It should be 3 high. Like that. Then, if you want, you can set up a little bit of a table somewhere. Like that. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Make sure you have fences for the table if you want to add it. There we go. Come over here. Like that. There we go. Now up here there's going to be a little bit of space, so we're going to take our spruce planks. We're just gonna line it up like this. If you have the furnace there's no point filling in the back, because you won't see it, so just fill that along there. And then inside you can line the roof with stairs. Makes it look a little bit nicer. There we go. Just fill this in. Repeat on the other side. Like that. And then at the roof here. There you go. That looks a little bit better. And then if you want, you can make some shelving using spruce fence gates and trap doors. So if you want maybe above the windows, place them, open them, and then put a trapdoor on top, like that. There you go. And then maybe on your crafting table, or if you want, you can just do some torch spam. But I like to put like it like there, maybe. Maybe hang one. Nah, not hang. Where's it go? Right here. Oh yeah. Make sure you get spruce fences as well to hang your lights. So I do something like that. Put a trapdoor on top, lantern under, and then there. And then you can repeat on the other side if you want more. Just above the window so nothing hangs down. Trapdoor. Like that. And boom. That should give you a little bit of lighting. Now for the decorations, it's up to you what you do. I'm just going to put a few paintings down. Just a couple here and there. There we go. And yeah, this is just a basic interior to show you what you can fit in here. But now let's move on to the garden. The garden over here, we're going to need these blocks. Let me get rid of these and show you what we're going to need. We are going to need the pathway blocks, so stone and all the things we used for the path. We're going to need campfires, a way to put out the campfires, oak leaves or whatever leaves you were using, and for me farmland, but if you're in survival you'll have to hoe the ground, and fences. Where are they? There we go. Spruce fences. Alright, so we're going to start by taking this little pathway here. Going to extend it all the way up here, just a little bit out like that. Bring this over here. You can make it as long as you want depending on your area. I'm not going to make it too long, just for the sake of the video. Let's get some, oh I can't do it, let's get some grass here, like that. You're going to need a 11 by 11 area, so I suggest keeping it like 3 blocks away from the house, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, fill that in, and then make a complete square and fill that in with stone. I'm gonna cut back once I've done all that, and detail the flooring. Alright, that's done. Now we're gonna start building the actual frame of the house, so make sure you leave enough space at your pathway to walk in. Place the first corner there. I'm gonna add a little bit of space in the pathway. Place a, get a stone brick wall, I forgot to add that, for the base of our beams. One there. There we go. One there. One in each corner. Like that. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 3 wood fences. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we're gonna line all of these up like that. Oops. Connect all of them. There we go. And done. Alright, now this is where the campfires are going to come in handy. So we're going to place them in these strips like this. Make sure that the texture under is all lined up correctly. You're gonna need to fill up the entire roof with these and then put them out. So I'm gonna quickly skip and cut to that. So yeah. Alright, once you have that done, we're gonna take our oak leaves and we're gonna lay these along the top here. They might float a little, but that doesn't matter from the ground. Then just have these droop over kind of like vines, like that. Make sure that they don't connect like that, make it cornered so it looks more natural. Bring that down, have it droop a little. You can make as many or as little as you want. You can have this thing full, make sure you're able to walk in though, and then just keep going around, making some more and more and more. I'm just going to do a little bit like that. Bring this over here. Bring it down like that. There we go. You kind of get the idea. Bring it down. No block there. Droop it, have it move around a little like that. Make it look more natural. There we go. Let's make one more right here. Like that. There we go. Just kind of give you the idea of what it's going to look like. You can do more if you want. Now for the actual farm things. I don't have trapdoors. We're going to get our trapdoors. Come over here. We're going to go 1 space, 1, 2 spaces, 1, like that. Then we're gonna go like that, and we're just gonna bring these all the way down to 1 block away from the front, or 2 blocks away. And on the second one, you're gonna place a trapdoor. So 1, 2, trapdoor. Like that. Same thing over here. Like that. Repeat on this one. We're going to make 3 of these. That. Oops. And then make sure they're all flipped up. This is where you're going to be growing your crops. Like that. And then here. This will give you enough walking space and packs in as many plants as possible. Like that. So now on the inside of these, you're gonna either till the ground, or if you're in creative, just grab some farmland. Go 1, 2, 1, 2. And there should be a 2 block space. Just put 2 water there. So here, 1, 2. 2. There. And then repeat. 1, 2. And then for lighting, we're going to take our lanterns, which are here. And we're just going to stick them in the corner out of the way. There we go. There. This way it's semi-lit up at night. There we go. And this is the little farm done. You can make it bigger if you want to hold more of these crop plots, but just for viewing purposes, I'm going to make it small. Now we're going to go to the right side, and we're going to build our foraging area. I'll grab the blocks we'll need. We're going to need everything you see here, minus these. We pull these out. We're going to need coal ore if you can, or if not, just grab this. And stone brick, and stone brick stairs, a stone cutter, furnace, iron bars, where are they? There they are, anvil, and rail. This is what you're going to need for your smithing area. So again, we're going to build a little bit of a pathway here, like this. Again, however long do you want it. Build it all along there. Let's go a little bit more. Gonna do something like this. Like that, there we go. Detail the pathway. Like that. Oops. Boom, and alright, there you go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out an area of where I want the foraging to be. I'm going to give you a rough size of how big you're going to want this to be in just a second. Once I've got this traced out, I'm going to fill it in with stone and then get to work on the actual forage, which you can actually use to smelt things in. It will be functional, which is kind of the main key of this video. There we go. So you want it about that big, maybe a little bit bigger on the side here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Find the size you want, like that maybe. There we go. Is that a little bit more? There we go. Like that. That should be big enough. So now I'm gonna cut, and I'm gonna finish filling in all of this with stone and detailing, and then we'll get back to work. Alright, there we go. It's just a tiny bit of detailing just to get the idea down, but that's what the floor should look like if you want to put the detailing in. So now we're gonna build the barrier of the foraging area, so you're gonna need these blocks right here. There they are. We're gonna start with the stone bricks, and we're just gonna line the edge of the smithing area here. So you're getting on the edge like that. Just all the way across. There we go. All the way over. Boop, there we go. And there we go. There. And there. Let me speed this up a little. Just get the tracing of it basically, and now we're gonna, like with the bush, add a little bit of bulk to it. A little bit like that. That. Just beef it up a little. Make it look a little chiseled maybe. The idea is kind of like a ruined wall. So it can be as sporadic as you want it. Go all the way around. Like that. I find getting up also helps you. Just build it like that. You don't want it above 2 blocks high, so we should keep that down. Then you're going to take your stairs and just, again, place them randomly around the building. Like this. Make sure they're not up in the air like that. There we go. All around the building. They can be flipped upside down if you want. Just make sure they're not floating, no? That, like that, right there. Don't do that. There. There. And almost to the end. Boom. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to come along here. We're going to take our stone brick walls, and we're just going to place a few on the tops. Just go around. Obviously I'm in creative, so I can fly. But in survival, you might want to just jump around on top and place them as you go. Spotting a few things I need to fix, so as you go along, make sure you're spotting those things that don't look as good and weed them out. Now we're going to take iron bars and we're just going to spam them on the wall. Just like this. You can even do a second lap around if you want, just to make sure you get enough. There we go. I think I'm going to do another one. You should get all sides of it. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to get to the detailing inside. So start to get stone brick stairs. Make a table, however big you want. Put stone brick stairs at the end. Like that. There we go. Now for your fuel, for the forge we're going to be making, it's up to you what you want to use. I like the coal ore, but if you don't have silk touch in your early game, you may not have silk touch, so coal ore is nice, but if you can't use it, I have another alternative. This is what it looks like with the coal. Obviously, you can make it however big you want, but with the logs I have here, let me get rid of the coal. I make a little log stack like this, about 5 long. At the top, make it 4. On the sides, make it 4. All the way around, like that. And then, take your rails and lay them over top, and 1 down, over top, 1 down, and at the end, put stone brick walls, acting like it's tethered down. And there you go, you can have that as like a little bit of fuel thing. I'm gonna stick with coal, because it looks the best. So we're just gonna remove all of this. There we go, and we're gonna throw the coal in. There we go. I'm just gonna do a tiny pile. Like that. Oops, like that. Alright, now for the forge. The forge, we're gonna need stone, and cobblestone, and stone stairs, and furnace. So we're gonna build up one where you want the forge to be, place the furnace there, encase it, and then just what I like to do is just add a little blocks here and there. You can have the forge big, or you can have a little itty bitty forge. I'm gonna do a smaller forge like this. Let me put some of that there, like this. There we go. Make sure it's nice and tall. There we go. Now, if you want, you can add stairs just around. Makes it look a little bit better. Just a bit more. There we go. Trim that down a little. There. Add some on the floor as well. And if you want, you can add a campfire, which I forgot to grab. If you want a little bit of a shorter forge, you can add a campfire inside of it right here. Build that up right there. Now we're gonna add chips in the stone. Place it there. Just add these here and there. Oops, okay. And then add some cobblestone. Here it is. For a different texture in the forge. So like there. There. Oops. There. And boop. Make sure you get it all around the forge. Like that. And there you go, that's the forge. You can put whatever you want to smelt in here. And for the final details, we're going to take the stone cutter and the anvil. Put the stone cutter on the table. Anvil to the side. And there you go, that's the forge area done. So obviously that doesn't look too good, so I'm going to give you the little tip I promised. I'll be right back to explain it. Alright, let me explain what I've done here. So basically, I took some spruce saplings and I bone mealed them and I placed them all around the build. Then I went underneath and bone mealed the ground and added these green carpet. And basically what this does, it gives more of an aesthetic and full feel to the house. Obviously, as you saw when it was more open, it didn't feel complete, but with all the trees and such, it feels more enclosed and complete, basically. So if you aren't in a forest area, I'd suggest getting your kind of saplings you have around you and just bone meal them around your build, because as you can see, it makes a huge difference with the build. I like the trees around. Extended the pathway a little, just because I found it was too short, so make sure you don't make it too short. I find that doesn't look good, and yeah, this is basically the build. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, and you found this helpful, if you guys could like, it helps me so much. You don't even know how much it helps. If you guys need help, comment what you need help with. I'm always able and willing to help. If you would rather do more, I can contact you in my Discord, which is linked in the description. I help people out in my server a lot, and it's pretty active, and I'm pretty active there. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and bye.